Hey friends, Kooshy here again. Today, we're going to show you how to take this to this. Coming up. Some working items you're going to need. You're going to want some sandpaper to rough up the surface. Secondly, you're going to want some isopropyl alcohol and some paper towels. This is used to clean it after you sand it. You're also going to need your paint. Whatever you're going to paint color-wise, I'm using 2 colors here. And then you're going to want some newspaper and some painter's tape as well. That's to mask off the areas you're going to be working on. You're also going to need a working area. So I'm set up in the garage here on a little card table that I just threw a tarp down on top of so that spray paint doesn't ruin the top. Then you got to disassemble it, the cap off, and then unscrewed the door from the primary ice box. You're going to need to scuff up the surface as well. So what this is doing is it's going to create a better surface for the paint to adhere to so that it doesn't flake off. And I had to pry the sticker off the front of the refrigerator door. Now with the isopropyl alcohol, all I'm doing is I'm going to wipe it down a few times just to get any grit or debris, any grime, because it was sitting in a closet, off of this thing, just so that we're painting on a very, very clean surface. Now we're going to tape it, so anything we don't want paint to get on, this includes the spongy gasket inside the door, as well as the inside of the refrigerator. So I'm taping off the sides, and then I'm going to put some newspaper inside of it. This way we don't get paint on the inside of the refrigerator. I'm also going to mask off the back side of this as well, so it doesn't get all over the cooling coils that help disperse the heat. Now what we're going to do is we're going to arrange the items on the table so that they're easier to spray paint, and we can make sure that we get to all the different sides that we need to get good coverage. Now we paint, and you want to make sure that you follow the instructions on your spray paint or whatever paint you're going to be using. You can see I cracked the door for a little bit of ventilation. And now onto the second coat. You can see here it's really starting to get the nice shine going. And the little cover piece that goes on top of the hinge for the door is on the table as well, on the little cap. And this is the third and last coat of paint. Next we're going to apply the stencil, and from the intro you can see there was a question mark. So what I did was I printed it out, the question mark on a piece of paper, and I cut it out so that the stencil will lay on here. And then what I do is take the pieces that I cut out and put them behind, and then I can remove the outer piece. Then what I do is I take the painter's tape and I outline the piece that's taped to the refrigerator. So this is basically creating a stencil so that I can then take the white piece of paper off, and I've got the piece that I'm going to cover. And I just put extra plastic around it with masking tape so that paint only gets where I want it to. I actually did 2 coats of the white. We're just removing the plastic and gently peeling off the tape here to reveal the finished question mark. And you can do pretty much anything. If you want to come up with a stencil, you can do a thwomp, you can do a giant Game Boy, you could do even something like a Mario level. And then you can use the Mario magnets as part of the design. That's the first DIY video. Hope you enjoyed. We're going to be doing more of those for shelves and storage and things like that. Subscribe if you want to get notifications of when we release videos. Otherwise, be good to each other and have a good day.